Huh? Affiliate anniversary. What the heck? Huh. That's cool. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Let's do this thing. Been dying to play some more Pi. I don't know about you guys. Well, thank you, Sky Breeze. Hello, Divine Intervention. Hello. What's poppin'? What's poppin' is Keragen. My Keragen production is absolutely popping off, and we need to fix it. So that's what we're gonna work on first. We are completely backed up on Keragen, so I think the best solution is to route Keragen, if I can, see it, is to route Keragen into the bottom of the coal and basically use Keragen for everything. It has a worse fuel to ash ratio, but we need to get rid of it. And at the moment, until we get Keragen processing. I mean, none of this is useful until later. Yeah, that's why. So you get the retorter and you get the Keragen processing almost immediately, but you can't actually do anything with it until much later. I mean, you can get... Oh, plastics. Okay. You can make it into shale oil canisters to use in things. Can't use it to make power, unfortunately. That would be kind of neat if you could. You can use it in assembler 2 and 3. A general tank. But that's about it. Nitrogen is way later. Okay. So it does have some use pretty soon. But I think for now we're just gonna route it in here. That is the best use of my time, I think. Okay, so we'll put it into power, and then we will route it down here. The things you do when you don't have splitters. And then we'll route it up here, and it will need to come in on the other side of the belt. Because we're going to use it to... We're going to prioritize Keragen over rock hull, which means that we are going to do that. Go. Okay, what about ash, though? Because we don't currently have ash. Yeah, in fact, we're gonna change how we do this. Because I want to put the ash into the ash belt as well. And currently we're not doing that. So I would like to change this up a little. Gosh, I wish VRR was working on my freaking monitor. That'd be very nice. Right about now. Okay, so we'll do that. So Keragen will be on that side. Oh, even better. We can just do it down here. That's way cleaner. And then we will take the even better. Even better. We do it here. Not quite as clean, but it's more efficient. Sorry. Wrong way. There we go. Like that. Then we can take the ash out of here. Oh, that's so nice. I need to remember that more often. We're going to practice over here. Want to pre-configure placement, you middle click, then you pre-configure, then you let go. That's so nice. Go Green, you make great mods. Okay, so now the ash should come out of here. And it's at least a 1-to-1 ratio, so if we only have one inserter, we only need one outserter. Right? We don't have multiple for the... We don't have the ability to turn like one coal into 2 ash. That would be pretty dumb. Okay, well, in that case, we're actually gonna... Okay, we got stone down here. We need to take care of that. But I'm going to be a little smarter about this. I'm going to... Yeah. We're actually gonna put all of the carriage in onto one belt. And then that's gonna... Oh, gosh, I messed it up. Okay, stop. Save it! Save it! I did something wrong. Oh, yeah, I didn't I didn't remove that. Heh. Funny. Forgot to mention some of the values of power overload mod might need adjusting for the later polls and finding that out currently. Thank you. I kind of forgot I had that, honestly. What am I thinking? I'm probably going to end up removing it, but we'll see how long I last. I'm not used to needing to worry about power. Man, I'm kind of hot. Kind of warm in here. Okay, so we'll do this, which means that we need to actually bring this down from here. So we will remove this belt. Yeah, this belt will entirely go away. Hey, high speed. Welcome back to the pain that is early game pie. Hey, thanks for the raid. Hello. Welcome, raiders. Hello. Thank you. What were you doing today, high speed? Were you still playing on that Middle East world? Thanks for the anniversaries. There we go. Yeah, that should just work. Awesome. Then we can reattach that, and then we're good. Start in the Middle East has about 10% of the map. Right, because it's a realistic world map, right? Oh gosh, is this still not enough? No. Dang it. I probably don't need this. I could probably just add a bunch of stone inserters just to make absolutely certain that there's no stone left. It didn't detect the stone. This is so sad. That should do it. Well, from a satellite image? Nice. Well, thanks for the lurk, high speed. Hope you have a good food. Yeah, I don't see that option, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If we come to it, hopefully. Alrighty then. That should do it. Now all of our kerogen is getting consumed. Where's our radars? Oh, we have destructive distillation column. Nice. Oh gosh, we might not be consuming coal quickly enough. Nah, it'll be fine. Kerogen is a worse fuel than raw coal, right? Like significantly worse. Like kerogen is 2 megajoules and raw coal is 3, so it's 2/3 as good. Oh hey, I never fixed that bottleneck light bug. I thought I did. What? I swear I fixed that. Nope, I didn't. Cool. I'll have to fix that. Yeah, flipped mining drills don't have a bottleneck indicator. That's awkward. Okay, we are out of wood. Time to go farm some more wood. We basically need to make a beeline for wood processing. Decided to give the mod dev a bad review. Oh no. The mod dev will be so distraught by the bad review. Yeah, I massively overbuilt this. This is hilarious because we don't have nearly enough iron to power this thing at full tilt. Like, not even close. But that is a problem we'll fix later. Once we get crushing, then we will immediately go from an 8-to-1 iron ore to plate ratio to a let's say this 5-to-3 and 3-to-1, right? 5-to-3 exactly, and then 3-to-1. So that's a 5-to-1. So we'll go from 8-to-1 to 5-to-1. That'll be significantly better. That's not going to be nearly enough. Yeah, it's already backing up. Especially now that we're using Kerogen. Like, holy crap, we're gonna have a lot of ash consumption. Or a lot of ash production. We're gonna need to take care of that pretty quick. You know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna get another chest. We do get ash separation almost immediately. That'll make it a lot better. I only got 19 logs for all that chopping. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, not much to be done about that. We just need to chop a lot more wood. Deforest everything. I do appreciate, because last time I started in a forest, like a really dense forest, and it was super annoying. Alien biomes should make it a lot less annoying to clear land because, well, I guess there's a lot more rocks, which is annoying. But there's also a lot fewer trees. Hey, I got a moss. Let's go. I'm kind of surprised that moss doesn't spoil, actually. And this is a seaweed, yeah. Unless you spawn into a lava area, then it's just rocks. No, there might be a lava area nearby, actually. In which case, it'll be kind of annoying. Oh, and I'm paranoid. I'm actually going to check the VOD to make sure it's working. Yes, it's working. Yeah, VOD is working great. Yeah, it would be a spoiling module, you're right. We can't have that. Gosh, I have so much freaking ash. In fact, I think I have a whole... Am I backing up? No. Barely. But I have pretty much an entire half belt's worth of ash, so I have like 7.5 ash per second. That's a lot of ash. But we are backing up on stone bricks, though, so that's good. I have a feeling this isn't going to be able to keep up. Well, 0.1 per. How many do I have? Yeah, it's a whole carriage per second, so I need to copy it. Okay. A little less in my way. Already out of wood again. Oh, never mind. I haven't put any in. But wood is most definitely our biggest priority because we just don't have enough of it. There is a big forest down here, thankfully. Oh, I didn't. Yes, I did. We're so hilariously bottlenecked on iron ore, or on iron plates. That's okay, we have plenty of small parts. But that doesn't need to be limited, I'll just keep it. Okay, now we need to start doing the fun part, which is tar processing. I mean, coal processing. I mean, what did we unlock? Coal processing. Yeah, boy, let's go. Okay, so now we make iron oxide, coal, coal gas, and tar. Coal gets turned into more coke, coal gas, and tar. And then we still have some iron oxide as well that we need to burn. So the iron oxide is kind of funny because we can just, I forgot you can do it with wood. What is this ratio? I said that one. There we go. Okay, so we can do 1 to 2. Never mind. It's 2 to 1. I know how to read this. There we go. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is exactly the same setup we did last time. Actually, this is much better because then we can put all of the... yeah, that's way better. Okay, so here we have 3 per second of coal, so we need 2 inserters on each side. Of course, that's right behind the freaking thing. You can't even see it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, there's electric poles. Then we need to output the iron oxide as well. 0.29 per second. So we need to output coke and iron oxide. So we'll output the coke on one side and the iron oxide on the other, except that we need to have a lot of raw coal input. Okay. So basically we need the maximum number possible of inserters for input. So not here. 5 per second. That's only like 3.5 per second. Okay, so we actually need this entire side. So we can't put a pipe on that side. Because we need the entire side to have inserters on it. That's annoying. Whatever I do, there's going to be a conflict. At least this way we can go right there. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay, there's already stuff there. And then here we have these three. Okay, so we have raw coal coming in on the bottom. Basically, like a whole belt's worth of raw coal on each side. And then we have coal, gas, and tar. We need to bring out the iron oxide and the coke. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, except we don't have a splitter. How much coke do we have in this setup? 1.8 per second. So we actually need 3 outserters for it, which means okay, so we can't do this here. We have to make this go under. And then put it out here. So that we can have a belt here. Right, I remember now, and last time we had 2 input belts, and we tiled this 3 times. Like that. And that was our co-processing. Oh, we have a little poopy water here? Oh, that's annoying. We have some poopy waters all over the place we're gonna have to work around. Oh, the landfill isn't... Actually, landfill's really close. Nice. Nice. Okay, coke output. Oh, I'm a freaking heckin' dingus. Epic dingus mode. Easy peasy. Okay. That's what we're looking at. Then down here, I need 3 outputs for coke. I need 1 output for iron oxide. No. I do need to put the iron oxide on the top, but I can have the 3 coke outputs down here. Because iron oxide needs to be smelted. That. Okay, I think that should work. Now where do we want to put it? I wish I knew Dash's methodology of, like, making his spaghetti bases. Because I feel like I don't do it as well as he does. Let's see, the output of this is going to have to go onto the iron belt, so I'm actually going to put this... It's actually going to be in a similar place to where it was last time. Hey, Nwachi, hello. Indeed, Pi. You are not having a fever dream. We are actually playing Pi. But we also started over. So it is a little bit of a fever dream. Okay, so I'm going to plan for 3, but I'm only going to build 1. One, 2, 3. That takes up exactly 15 raw coal. Wait, no. Yeah. Yeah, it does. If I wanted to see what that looked like, then I would unconstrain the coal, and then yeah. Cool. Not making any mistakes this time, for real, for real. Yes, exactly. This is going to be a perfect Pi playthrough. No mistakes. Call me ChatGPT. No mistakes. Or Claude Code. Okay, and then out of this, we have a different setup. Like that. That's really heckin' ugly. There we go. Okay, that should do it. So we're planning for all of it, but we're only building 1. Okay, I need to automate air core inductors. They're just iron sticks and copper cables. We have both of those right here. Surely we can find a way. No, it ain't happening. It's not happening. We forgot the power poles. Yeah, that's better. Gosh, I'm so short on iron plates. Iron is slow in the early game. Well, it doesn't help that we haven't finished the mine yet. Let's do that. I definitely need as much iron as I can possibly get. It's the mod that removes the model for buildings? It's no mod. It's a vanilla feature. Toggle visibility of tall entities. So any entity that Pyanodons has marked as tall in the prototype right here will be hidden when this is turned on. It's very, very nice. Oh my gosh. Yes, you're welcome for that, by the way. I didn't implement it, but I'm the one who asked for it to be implemented. Gennis is the one who implemented it. All right, because it also hides bots, doesn't it? Pretty nice. Oh my gosh, I'm so short on iron. I need literally all of the iron right now. So, how you doing, chat? We're gonna be here for a minute. What's up? Anything new? Did you get that promotion you were hoping for? Hope you're having a good day. Okay, we have the fish turbine. We have the advanced foundry. We have the high pressure furnace. We have steel. Awesome. I took all of our iron. Early game is fun. You know what? The fact that bottleneck light is not working is bothering me, so I'm gonna fix it right now.
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it! Fix it, fix it, fix it!
Okay, I'm gonna assume that there's some sort of flipped graphics set. Graphics set flipped, yep. All right, that should do it. Graphics set flipped, wet mining graphics set, wet mining graphics set flipped. I saved the file. It's using... Wait, what? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, you shut up. Hold. I didn't push to the Codeberg repo when I... No, I did. What? Oh, wait. I know what I did. I'm a freaking doofus. Does anybody see the problem here? I'll give you a hint. I cloned it from GitHub. No wonder it clones so quickly. Man, the Neri dynamic cast target is so nice. Yay, it works now. There we go. Hold on, I'm actually going to not show that just in case it messes up. I'm pretty sure I'm having a problem with this. Yeah, it's not working. Yeah, I can't use my my thing right now because I'm stupid. Uh,
Moisturize me, moisturize me.
Thank you for the moisture. I don't have the crowd in CLI. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. Okay, well, time to install the crowd in CLI. Oh gosh, they've rewritten it from Java to JavaScript in Bun. That's incredible. And I have to install Java. Oh, I already have Java actually. Yay, I have crowd in now. Okay, let's try this again. FMTK publish, please. I don't have my token. Oh my gosh, this is a freaking disaster. So the reason this is all happening is because I have reimaged my laptop and in fact, I'm going to revoke all of these API keys because they are now on machines that are no longer being used. Upload mods, publish mods, edit mods. Sorry, this is not very entertaining right now. You're watching me, or you're not watching me, as the case may be, fix my development setup live. All right, is it gonna work now? I'm missing my Crowden API token. But it published it, so whatever. There were no updates to the locale anyway. And it completely screwed up the commit messages too, because, yeah, it's just how it is. Okay. Yay. There's some keys with us? No. Hey, Go Green. Okay, now we have indicators on the flipped mining drills. Awesome. Sorry for that tangent. I guess I could have continued to amass iron while I was doing that, but like that would have been really smart. How many do I need? 2, 4. Yeah, 12. Yeah, I have enough. I miss being able to hold space and build things. Blueprint shotgun is so good. Okay, there we go. You gotta be kidding me. It's always right on the belt where it needs to go. Okay, I don't need that belt yet. I just need this belt. Okay, that should do it. Now for this, I can actually just smooch off some of the coal from here. Because if I recall correctly, we are bottlenecked on... No, we're bottlenecked on that. Yeah, we are bottlenecked on that. So we actually want to take some coke? Coke can power furnaces, right? I don't see why not. Yeah. So we just take some of our freshly produced coke and use it with some furnaces to make some iron plates. But then, of course, we have to handle the ash. Okay, for now, I'll leave that. Next is creating this line. Or yeah, I can save all this. Yeah, that's how it'll work. And that's completely useless. Okay. So these are the columns we have. But this, just 2 of these, is enough to completely fill a belt. So we... No longer need you. Thank you for your service. Oh, gosh. Oh, golly geez. Think I got enough raw coal? I don't know. One, two. How much do you have? 322k? Yeah. Okay. You only have 161. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. And then starting from here, it'll be a new side. So we're going to actually get rid of that. For now, we are relying on the fact that this is split, so we're not going to build that quite yet. But we'll build this. Okay, in that case, we want to bring it up from here. Sorry, from here. Yeah, that's how it's going to work. Okay. Now we should start creating all the garbage. And in the meantime, we don't have any storage tanks. We get storage tanks much later once we can create duralumin and lead. So the only option we really have is tailings ponds. I mean, we can make carbolic oil. But why? There's no reason to make it yet. You can make ash out of coal gas. We can make... no, it's used in mining aluminium ore. Okay, and our power demand suddenly exists. Wish we don't get radars for a while. Hooray! Hooray! We got the good stuff. Okay. Now, coke is combined with limestone to create steel, if I remember correctly. Yes. Coke, limestone, and iron ore. The iron ore is a bit annoying. We'll have to create another iron ore line and bring it over. In fact, we had to do that last time, too. So, we're going to bring this directly into the steel for a minute. Oh, look at me. I'm creating a bus. That's awkward. Steel. Where are you at, steel? Thank you. Steel. I mean, we only need like one steel plant for now. It's not going to make very much. I mean, how much coke are we making? 1.8 per second, and this, yeah, we can consume a lot more coke than that. But what else is coke used for right now? Used in CO2 and coal gas. Well, coal gas is a byproduct, so it's used in CO2. CO2 is not used in anything quite yet, but it will be soon, I think. We out of wood again? Yes. Oh, out of wood. Personalization of the Factorio bases. True. Let's go down to the forest and mine. Hey, we have bauxite. Nice. I mean, aluminium ore. Really should be called bauxite. Wait, why do I already have... Oh, that's ash separation. Okay, that should be enough for a minute. Like, literally a minute. More science! Well, hey, we're backed up on small parts, actually. That's hilarious. That means we can stockpile some iron plates, so that's not a bad thing. So even this little automation has saved us so much time in crafting small parts. It's insane. Okay, so I vote that we create 4 steel manufacturings because that's as much coke as we can take right now. So let's plan this out. Each one of these takes 1.3 iron ore per second. So that is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Keep open, please. Go over there. Like that. So 1.3. I'm gonna actually do 3 inserters. That. Just do 4. 4 inserters. But we have 3 inputs. So obviously iron ore will be on one belt. And then we will have the other 2 be for the other belt. Actually, we only need 1. No, we need 2. Because it's 0.77 in ideal conditions. These are not ideal conditions. And then we have 4 per minute of steel plates. So we can just have 1 output. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy peasy. I'm actually going to flip this around. You cannot stop the busing. The busing will not be stopped. Busing is inevitable. It's just the way I build, I guess. But I'll try not to let myself do a linear bus. I'll build buses for, like, small things. Gosh, I really need to study Dosh's method, because he does it so well, where he just, like, has a base that expands organically, like his Nullius playthrough. I want to try to see if I can do something more similar to that. Because I don't like buses. And that means I could also try to intelligently place things a little better. But Dosh also has, like, twice as, or 3 times as much playtime as I do, so. Plus, I don't want to copy Dosh. That's cringe. I'm not saying Dosh is cringe. Unless he's watching, then you're actually cringe. Oh, we can just... How much limestone do we need? We need 1.3. Yeah, we need 4. Oh, that would have been so nice. It's just blueprinting for easier just blueprinting for easier use later, exactly. There we go. Easy peasy, like that. That's a nice steel setup. It would be a shame if something happened to it. I need more iron plates, of course. Always iron plates. And a lot of air core inductors. Okay, while we are being cringe, let's create air core inductors somehow, somewhere. Because of my lack of foreplanning, we are gonna have to do this a different way. We only need the one. Huh. This is completely unnecessary. Things you don't things you come back to in hindsight. How did I mess that up? Sometimes I swear my IQ is low. Yeah, we only need one of these 2 iron stick machines. So one of these can actually just go away. Get out of here. Which means that we could possibly put air core inductors right here. With some finagling. This is a nice small parts factory you got here. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. Easy peasy. Hey, Mathelian, thank you for the raid. What were you playing today, Mathelian? There we go. Factorio starting scaling to mega base. Nice. Thank you again for the raid. Appreciate that. This thing is already so bottlenecked. Hey, we're completely full on small parts. That's incredible. That means we'll start stockpiling iron plates for days. I'm actually going to plan this right now so that I don't forget later. Okay, Coke goes in, and a state of being high comes out. I mean, what? We need more iron. Need to get that crushing research. But we're out of... Oh, we're actually bottlenecked on labs. That's awesome. Pretty sure I have 4 more lab ghosts, yeah. There we go. That should keep it busy. Okay, so we have an advanced foundry, for which we need more iron, of course. And we have soil extractors, for which we have 3 of them. I forgot the power poles. Power poles need wood. You know, I have all these stone bricks. I need to start stockpiling them and turning them into floors. How much speed bonus does it give you? 150%? Nice. Hey, Lazy Nuachi, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate you.
I found this.
Thank you for the prime. Giving Jeff Bezos your dollary dues and then giving those on to me. Thank you. Why did I go mine wood? I didn't need wood. Who knows? Who knows the ways of my brain? Okay, so we have some iron oxide up there. I need it for power poles. Ah! I have a high IQ, I swear. I know what I'm doing. Hey, we're stockpiling iron now, at least. That's good. Oh gosh, we need more air core inductors. Air core inductors. Thank you. That's sad. It happens every bloody time, I swear. Okay, let's grab some stone bricks and start paving. Gotta get rid of this cringe dirt. Oh, I can also take it directly out of these furnaces. Yeah. So there was a purpose to that belt after all. I think our power is about to become a lot more demanding. Save the world. Screw the bitrate. Okay, I'm using quick sync now, so it should be all good, right? Nice. That's much better. In terms of walking speed. Not better in terms of aesthetics. It actually looks terrible now. But we do have concrete. But concrete is cringe. We get limestone later, and limestone is significantly cheaper. Okay, but I need one more advanced foundry. Oh boy. Okay, why on earth did I build the power? Or why on earth did I build the stone conflicting with the power? I'm actually going to leave a bit of a gap here. You never know what's going to happen in the future. Didn't I have like some crazy ash setup here before? 3.7 megawatts. It's 1.23 per second. So that only needs two. That needs two inserters. Yeah. I need to have some crazy setup because I need to be able to take out ash as fast as I'm putting in raw coal. 'Cause we're gonna be on raw coal for a minute, so I need to do that. I remember what I did last time. Okay, actually, I'm just gonna put it there. But I'll have to put it up here until such time as I get more landfill. Is that gonna impinge on that? No. Not yet, at least. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's the setup. We're completely backed up on Keragen because I just disconnected it. Yeah. Man, isn't it nice having all the basics automated? It's so good. We can go so much faster now. Oh, why did I do that? Stop. I'm stupid. This is the wrong place for this. I gotta put it over by the coal patch, not by the water. Because once again, it is significantly cheaper to bring the water over than it is to bring the coal over in terms of materials. And it's just better anyway. I think that's exactly what I did last time. And now it's at 6 a.m. Count me in. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Indeed. What are you talking about? It's only 10 p.m. I'm not doxing my location. What are you talking about? Sleepy! Yeah. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Oh, where's Hollow Knight? Next stream. Next stream, I promise. Okay? Where's Hollow Knight? Where's Hollow Knight? Next stream, okay? I promise. I won't stream Factorio again until I stream Hollow Knight at least once. Sure. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier to Sleepy and Mrs. Sleepy, but it has been so long since I played Hollow Knight that I kind of looked at the game and I'm like, huh? I forgot everything. So it's going to be interesting. Probably could have had the game done by now if I hadn't stopped streaming for 7 months. I just got so busy and just ADHD, didn't want to stream. Never cleared on which planet you're streaming from. Local planetary time zones for the obfuscation of other times. Yeah, that's true. So my time zone is still a secret. Aha. Okay, we are going to place power because I know from experience that I'm not going to make power much longer than like that in the course of the whole game. At least not this power generation. So putting it here is actually good. Okay, does this actually tile is the question. I know what time zone you're in. Wow! Almost like, yeah. That's not a surprise. Surely I won't regret putting this here. Because I have to put the ash somewhere. I think we'll put ash processing here. Just because it's a nice convenient place for it. And it's right next to the power generation. Oh, heckity heck. Guess what? I worked on my Gleba base today and didn't hate it. Wow, congratulations. Gleba is the best planet. Changed my mind. Except you can't. Because it is the objectively correct opinion. Okay, so the amount of ash that's going to come out of this freaking mine, or this freaking power plant, is going to be insane. So, yeah. Utterly deranged. Maybe we could put more of a focus on windmills this time. Or fish turbines, I mean. I need more trees. But at least it's not Fulgora. Hey, I thought Fulgora was fun. But I honestly think Gleba's my favorite planet because it broke my brain the most. Spoilage just completely threw me for a loop, and I had to rethink how I played the entire game. It was awesome. That's what an expansion should do. And Fulgora was also awesome for similar reasons. I thought Aquilo and Vulcanus were kind of meh, especially Vulcanus. Vulcanus was a lot more interesting before I redid the fluid system, because you actually had to worry about fluid throughput back then. But then I redid the fluid system and we never rebalanced Vulcanus, so yeah. It is what it is. The most fun was space, and now it's still my favorite. Yeah, space platforms were interesting, but I thought space platforms were too complicated for me. I didn't really have fun designing them. I say that as someone who's playing Pi. Granted, I have yet to finish Pi, so maybe Pi will prove to be too complex as well. From what I understand, up through logistics science is like the part where Pi shines the most, because it's the part that's the most well balanced. Apparently, after logistics science, it becomes a lot less well balanced. There's a lot of weird holes in it. But I want to finish this mod someday, so hopefully we won't restart again. But since 2.1 is probably the last Factorio update, it'll probably be the last time there's major breaking changes to Pyanodons as well, so hopefully that'll be the case. Thank you for solving the fluid system. I pushed the game to limits trying to build power plants that exploit the pipe extent. You're welcome. I tend to beat myself up over it because there's a lot of problems with it still, and I hate pipe extents, but every time I go back to 1.1, I'm like, wow, this fluid system was terrible, so yeah, I'm glad I redid it. Because so few people have gotten that far. That's true, actually. I mean, I played 230 hours, and that's like enough to beat most overhaul mods. And yet I was only on the third science pack out of 9. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, I did a trash ton of wood mining, so now I have a bunch of wood. Got wood? Actually, I'm gonna make the ash go the other way because we're hopefully gonna have some proper ash processing over here pretty soon. Over 4 gigawatts on steam engines, 20.3 gigawatts on steam turbines, 13 terawatts on fusion reactors. Wow. That's a lot of gigawatts on steam engines. Holy crap. I got plenty of small parts. I just need iron plates. How are we doing on iron? We're fine. We're good. All's good in the hood. Except we have an overabundance of ash, of course. You just absolutely drown in ash in the early game. I never got to the point in Pyanodons where I got belt immunity. Because that's Pi 2. That's at least 300 hours out, probably. Except, hopefully I won't create a grid base that's quite so huge. Part of the reason I burned out was because I was overbuilding that base to the extreme. When I rebuild my base for logistics science, I'm going to take it a lot smaller this time. I'm not going to go quite so big immediately. I might end up rebuilding it again later on a larger scale, but at that point I'll have even better tools and it'll be a lot less tedious. Hopefully. We'll see. Alright, cool. Now we should power this. And we should be... Sorry. Power these, and we should be good to go. So for each of the smelters, consume 1 belt of ore or output a belt of plates. I see. That's the way to do it. Okay, no, I'm going to plan ahead. This will have 2 full belts of ash output at some point. So how much do you put out? You put 1.23. So just this... Just that is enough to saturate the belts. Or saturate half of a belt, I mean. So then we're gonna need to have a belt switcheroo in the middle. Okay, we need a solid separator, for which we need steel. I never finished the steel, because I'm a dingo. ADHD, bloop, ADHD, do ADHD. Oh my gosh, where's all my iron plates at? I just need more iron. How many hours do you have on the old Pi save? 230. Where Blueprint Shotgun? It's not in this run. I'm not using it this time. Yeah, how is our tar doing? Oh, we're full on coal, gas, and tar, so we gotta take care of those too. Yeah, sorry, Coke Green. I love Blueprint Shotgun, don't get me wrong. It's my favorite mod on the portal, but I want to suffer. I feel like I didn't suffer enough last time. Blueprint Shotgun made bots feel a lot less cathartic when I got them, and I want to experience that, so. Yes, Kingwin, we did restart. It's been 7 months since I played, and I wasn't happy with how it was going, and, among other things. There's also been breaking changes to Pyanodons itself. Okay, so I need 1,000,000,000,000 inserters. And then I need 1,000,000,000,000 belts to bring iron ore over. Electric mining drills not till Pi 1? That's incredible. I'm gonna cut down kickstart suit and bots just to make it easier on this Steam Deck. Yeah, if I was playing this on the Steam Deck, I would totally have an early bot for sure. Okay, how much iron ore do we actually need for this? We need 5.33 per second. And one of these creates 1 per second, so we only need 6 of them. But this will be plenty. Just now, I found myself wishing that the cursor would confine itself to the Factorio window. Do we have that, actually? I know it's a setting you can just turn on in SDL. So it would be really easy to add a hidden setting for that. In fact, maybe I will. Cursor, create cursor, destroy cursor, get default, create color cursor, create animated cursor. Set relative mouse mode. While the window has focus and relative mouse mode is enabled, the cursor is hidden, the mouse position is constrained to the window, and SDL will report continuous relative mouse motion even if the mouse is at the edge of the window. Oh, no, that's not what I want. That's part of what I want. Oh, well. No, Factorio Ascents 2.1 is on SDL3. In fact, I had intended on writing a Friday Facts post about it, but it ended up not happening. Because the amount of work I put into SDL3 on Factorio 2.1 is actually kind of insane. It took me weeks to port it. Okay, so now we need to bring this stupid frickin' thing all the way through the base. Through the center. So we're actually just gonna put it up and around. Yes, I really wanted to update it to SDL3 because even though SDL3 is relatively new, and it's a very high-profile change to make right at the end of a game's life cycle, it means that the game will last a lot longer with good platform integration before it starts to get old. It was already showing, like, SDL2 was a lot jankier on Linux than SDL3 is. SDL3 fixed a ton of Linux problems. Is that window mouse grab? Yes. That is exactly what I wanted. Thank you. I could have figured it out with another minute of Googling, but I'm streaming, so. True to grab mouse and false to release. Do I dare try to compile Factorio while streaming? I don't dare. Not while loading Pyanodons. Or not while streaming and trying to record a high-quality VOD. As for those who weren't here last time, I'm actually recording this on a laptop now. I got a Framework 13 Pro, and it is powerful enough by itself that I can now do all of my work stuff and my PC gaming on this laptop with almost no problems. Except Peak is kind of badly optimized, so Peak struggles to run on this laptop, but yeah. It's really nice because now it means I don't have to maintain 2 machines with Linux. I only have to maintain 1. And then my previous PC is, it's a whole rigmarole. I might explain it again, but it's really complicated. Essentially, parts of my old PC are going to become a server, and parts of my current servers are going to become a Bazite box in my living room. And then I'm going to turn my current NAS into a router, and that's the gist of it. But it all started, and it all got kickstarted by me getting a Framework 13 Pro, which allows me to unify my desktop and laptop experience by using a Thunderbolt dock that I already had. So now I have an extra machine kicking around, or extra parts kicking around. Time for tailings ponds. The home lab shuffle. Exactly. All because RAM is so dang expensive right now. Okay, I don't believe I can do anything with either of these fluids yet, really. I can turn coal gas into ash. And I can turn tar into carbolic oil and coal gas. And rich clay. I can't use carbolic oil in anything yet. So yeah, it's for now we just tailings ponds both of these. I had a plan and then the PC to home server CPU crapped out while I was working on it and now everything is stalled. Oh, I'm so sorry. I really hope my 10900K doesn't crap itself. Part of this shuffle is I need to buy a new motherboard for my 10900K, which means I'm going to have to go shopping on eBay because it's 10th gen Intel, and that's pretty old at this point. Oh, so you got a new one, and yet it's still just sitting there. But yeah, no, I totally understand. Cool. Useless Pony, hello. Hey, Simon. Yes, it is still night for me. Simon, can you please add an option to make this spawn up here? Like Rate Calculator does? And add an option to middle click the title bar to put it back to where it should be? Because like that's what I do in my mods. So all of my mods, you can middle click the title bar and it puts it back to its default position. It's so nice. Not to, you know, immediately demand features out of you as soon as you show up to my stream. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you. Even if you criticized me for starting over. To be fair, I deserve it. Those are these see-through buildings? It's not a mod. It's part of vanilla now. There's a new shortcut to toggle visibility of tall entities, including elevated rails. No, I'm just gonna throw these into a box. Because... nah. That's lazy. The iron is right there. Similarly, the ash is also just right there. Cool. Vulgar rework is happening. I definitely did play some logic. Thank you. Yeah, I really want to finish the rate calculator rewrite, but I'm kind of sick of rewriting my mods, you know? I kind of want to be done rewriting them. Ugh. But I'm definitely at least, even if I don't do a full simplex solver, I'm at least going to redo rate calculator to use your library so they can have ghosts and all the other things. And I have a work in progress branch for that. But I think for simplex solving, we'll always have to go to your mod, probably. I don't see myself implementing that. Yeah, I'm going a lot faster this time, I think. How's our milestones looking? I mean, we still need a crap ton of garbage. And to make Factorio too, yeah. That's also why the fluids have kind of stalled out, because I've already rewritten the fluids, and I don't want to rewrite them again. But I need to. I'm going to actually do a full code refactor of the fluid system, because it is just out of control. I should have done it last year, but I didn't. And now I'm paying the price for that. That's one of the many things I'm working on. Hey, steel axe, let's go. Okay, we got steel. This is probably the amount of steel production we'll ever have in this entire base for the rest of time. We're just gonna let that fill completely up. Because I seem to recall I only ever had 4 in the previous base, so yeah. They're different janky every time they're reworked, yeah. Factorio has never had a perfect fluid system, and it probably never will. Okay, we have really basic coke. We have steel, and we have stone bricks. We need to work on ash processing next, because we have all this trash coming out of our power plant that we need to take care of. Wait, why am I doing that? I'm just gonna... Oh no, I ran out. I don't have enough to do that right now. Right, well, the fluids have been reworked twice, actually. They were reworked once before I even got there. Like a long time ago, like 0.14 or something. And it wasn't really a user-facing change, it was more an internal refactor. But the fluid segments rewrite was really patched onto the old system. It wasn't actually re-architected from scratch for the new logic. It was kind of a patch, if you get what I mean. It was hacked on. And it's continued to be hacked on to this day. And the code has gotten absolutely atrociously awful. So that's why I'm saying I need to rewrite it again. Like, properly rewrite it from scratch. Yes, I'm playing without hard mode, and I am playing with spoilage, yes. I decided, as much as I lamented not playing hard mode last time, I decided I'm not going to, because, you know, I failed to finish the game last time. So, I'd rather finish the game than play hard mode. And also, hard mode hasn't been updated to 2.1 yet, and I'm playing on 2.1. I want landfill. Wait, did that really finish that quickly? Wow, that was cheap. 510, wow, okay. Okay, so this gives us bauxite mining. And bauxite and tin. Why am I getting distracted by that? I need to take care of the ash. Solid separator, please. Also, Simon, please make it so that I can alt-click on these to open them in Factoriopedia. There is an open in Factoriopedia API function that you can hook into. Yeah, melon is gone. Unfortunately. Melon has decided that they are not doing Factorio modding anymore. And I miss Melon a whole lot. Melon was fun to hang out with. Like, to be fair, Melon basically single-handedly ported Pyanodons to 2.0, like, almost immediately after it came out. So it's not really surprising that Melon burnt out. But yeah. Oh, it's already done? Awesome, thank you. I'm glad that Melon's still around. But yeah, Melon is significantly reduced, and Melon is no longer like a super prominent figure who's always around. What am I doing? Going up here. Also, I'm running out of rock coal. Why? Where's it all going? Oh, we're not... huh. But are we actually running out of fuel anywhere? That's the question. I don't think we are. Yes, we are. Heck. Well, once I do the ash processing, I'll be able to make the whole... No, I won't. This whole thing is designed to have half and half. I really need splitters. Okay. Can we get splitters before 10 hours? Probably not. We have a long way to go before simple circuit boards. And we can't do anything with this, right? Oh, we can burn it. It's used as fuel. And I'm pretty sure biomass is as well. Yeah. So we could actually take care of the fluorospilinin by throwing it onto this. Then it'll get consumed by something. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take care of this right now because I don't want to do ash. I'm procrastinating, if you can't tell. Ash is annoying. There we go. Okay, that is fixed. Ash, solid separator. Let's go. So ash, we separate ash into coal dust, iron oxide, and soot. And then we take soot and separate it into all of this garbage. Sorry, I need to show you something. So here's my Twitch panel. Say hello to yourself, chat. I just noticed that this says I'm using enhanced broadcasting. That is not true. I tried to use enhanced broadcasting on my laptop, but it said that my laptop's GPU was not supported by enhanced broadcasting yet. So I don't know why it says I'm doing enhanced broadcasting, because I'm not. But maybe that's why nobody's complained that they can only watch on 720p. Computer enhance. Okay. Can we do anything else with soot? No. Is that the only thing soot is ever used for? No. Oh, we get much better soot later. Okay. Logistics science. What's enhanced broadcasting? Twitch enhanced broadcasting lets me stream all of the qualities that Twitch would normally stream. So like normally a streamer would stream in like 1080p, and then Twitch would transcode on the fly into lower resolutions for people who can't watch in 1080p. Enhanced broadcasting means that I do all of that on my computer. And it also allows me, because I'm doing it all on my own computer and using my resources to transcode, they allow you to stream in higher than 1080p. So that's why you're able to watch this stream in 1080p, even though it's ultra wide, because I'm allowed to stream in 2K resolution because I'm using enhanced broadcasting and because I'm an affiliate. But apparently it's not working, but it thinks it is, so I don't know what's happening. 0.2, so we can just do that. Yeah, the framework's iGPU is quite capable, actually. Like, here's my GPU top, and OBS is wait, MPV. Why is MPV using 21%? That's sketch. Oh, it's not. I'm just stupid. Yeah. Okay, we're good. You can see OBS is only using about 45% of the total encode ability of the GPU. So I could probably do enhanced broadcasting just fine. And the 17% is for Twitch, and the 28% is for the VOD that I'm recording locally at 12 megabits per second in AV1, so it's a lot higher quality. Okay, 1080p is blocked due to your location, so yeah, okay. Enhanced broadcasting is not working, because if enhanced broadcasting was working, then you would be able to watch in 1080p with no problems. Sorry, Splibby. I am not willing to compromise my screen real estate for the sake of chat. I just realized that it was black. My bad. You can, if you VPN to the US, then you can watch in 1080p. Okay, what's this ratio? Ash. Oh gosh, that's quite the ratio. Right, so ash processing is really freaking annoying because it has 7 different products, and I don't have hardly any tools to deal with those. This is already using 9 ash per second. How much have I been producing for the last 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Ash, 1,000 divided by 60. So I've been producing about 17.3 per second. Also, this is my desk calculator that I'm using for this. It's so nice. And yes, I'm using it with my left hand. Fight me. Okay, so we need 17 ash per second's worth of consumption, minus however much science takes. What are you constrained on? Ash. Yeah, you're taking 1.15 per second, but we're producing 17 per second. So we definitely need to consume a lot of ash. Or, and hear me out, chat. Instead of bothering with all of this, never mind. Instead of bothering with all of this, we just stockpile ash until we get burners, and then we just destroy it all. Because my motivation to do ash processing is so low. Because look at this. And we're not even using aluminium. Like, we're about to get aluminium mining and lead mining, or sorry, tin. But we're not going to use zinc or lead for a while. And stop procrastinating, burners are quite early. Yeah. Yep, okay, we're just going to stockpile the ash. Because I don't want to deal with that. In fact, we don't even need this belt yet. Because we can just throw all these directly into iron chests. Yeah. By 1 in 10 hours is definitely not doable for me, even if I wasn't being distracted by chat. Okay, so we're stockpiling ash there. We're stockpiling ash over here as well. To the point where I think we're actually starving our science. And we are desperately low on fuel, as it turns out. We are running too many things off of the same fuel line, so I need another fuel line. We'll solve that problem later. Okay, ash is handled. We're going to do... what's the next part of simple circuits? Yeah, it's aluminium. Okay, let's go. We're mining with fluid. Aluminium takes... mining bauxite takes... coal gas. Perfect. When do we unlock tar? Something. Tar processing. Okay, that's not too far away. Isn't burning ash in a disposal burner not possible? I'm pretty sure it's possible. But let's check. Disposal burner. I'm like 95% certain it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, Simon, I'm probably not even going to get simple circuits until like 15 hours, so... Okay, let's lock in. We already have coal gas. What do we need to make a fluid mining drill? Well, no, first I need to solve this problem. So let's make another coal line. Man, deciding to just take care of the ash, or to just stockpile the ash, is so freeing. Now I don't have to worry about any of this. I ain't playing hard mode. I can just throw away things. I have to embrace that fact. Last time I was too stubborn to embrace that fact, and that caused me a lot of pain. Oh, that's ash. I was like, why is there iron on the copper belt? But it's ash. I'm not even going to bother with this drill. I'm also producing too much ash. These are getting backed up. Yes, burning ash, that is a subtlety that, yeah. Burning ash in a disposal burner does generate more ash, so you have to handle that. Sorry, no, that is going to be the same belt, but it's going to go in the front. And then I'll just throw the ash onto that belt. We totally don't have an ash problem right now. We're totally not drowning in ash. Send ash to Vulcanus, exactly. Okie dokie. Our iron patch is getting a little covered up, so let's try not to cover it up anymore. The copper patch is also going to get covered up if I do that. There we go. I just need to get this started. I'll use a piece of coke, why not? There we go. Early mini trains with balance changes really helped with that. Yeah, early mini trains seems nice. I think I'm gonna try to embrace caravans more in the early game. The caravans seem kind of nice, especially with the recent changes to make their GUI slightly less annoying. And if it's still annoying, maybe I could contribute some fixes. But caravans seem fun, and I really want to use them more. Okay, well, let's mark this ash back up. All right, now let's work on the fluid mining that we just unlocked. Our bauxite patch is over here. I need to run fuel over here. Thank goodness there's already coal. And I need to run... Nope, I'm just going to stockpile the ash. Man, stockpiling the ash makes things so easy, man. But before I do anything else, I'm actually going to take a short break. Because I need to refill my water and take a leak and get a snack. So I will be back soon. As soon as we find a nice looking thing to sit. Oh, my mic is muted. I can talk freely. I'm back. Did anything break while I was gone? Including my sanity? I mean, aside from my sanity. Dang it, I ruined my own joke. Okay. Stockpiling ash is proceeding as planned. This has fixed this problem. Awesome. How long until trains? At least 150 hours. Trains just aren't worth it in Pi 1 area. Trains aren't worth it until after you get logistics science, in my opinion, and you can make liquid solder. Because before liquid solder, the rails are just prohibitively expensive. I mean, Simon will tell you that trains are great, because Simon built his whole train base in Pi 1, I'm pretty sure, didn't you? Hello, I'm Mr. 5, how you doing? And I had to lean in to read your chat message. I need to increase the UI scale on my laptop, I guess. Or more like, right now my laptop's sitting on the desk, but eventually I'm going to get an arm to put it on. So it'll be raised and it'll be closer to my face, so it'll be a lot easier to read. Yeah, liquid solder and neobium for big power pulse, exactly. Except, oh, I have power overload. You know, the chances of this mod getting nuked within the next 5 streams is like 90%. Because I don't think I have the brain energy to deal with this on top of Pyanodons. Plus, it'll use UPS. Already using some, I think. Yeah, 0.08, yeah. Okay, fluid mining, we got that. We can just stockpile the ash, but we need to get some coal over to power the mining drill with. So we'll just mooch off of this for now. Thankfully, this deposit is actually really close by. And eventually when we upgrade to Fluid Mining Drill Mark 2s in Pi 1, then we can just take this ash and nuke it. Okay, what do I want to do? Where do I want to do the aluminium processing? Because the aluminium processing, at first, it's just 10 to 1, but we need coal. We already have coal. Aluminium stage 1. Sorry, aluminium stage 1 requires graphite and borax. Do I have any borax mines yet? No, I don't have any borax patches yet. My question is, do I just build the aluminium over here? I could. Maybe I will. I don't know. That's a question for sure. But in any case, let's first do the pipes. Oh my gosh. My own code is working a little too well. I don't want it to obstacle avoid right now. Oh, nice. Perfect. Cool, 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 cool. Now I just need a crap ton of iron for all these pipes. Good thing I've been stockpiling it. Holy moly! Gosh. Okay, I think pipe assembler. Stop. And what do you take? Small parts and iron plates, yeah. I will eventually make some things using small parts, but for now, this is fine. I need to power this with something. Yeah, that needs to go down. Yeah, that's plenty. Yeah. I mean, I could double it, but like, why? Why not? Why not? There we go. That should make it a lot easier to keep up on my pipe production. I assume that Factorio's performance is limited by RAM clock. Are there any other ways to overcome this bottleneck, or is the bottleneck a sign that the game cannot be more performant? The game can always be more CPU efficient, but the memory bottleneck, or the bottleneck usually is memory, yes. And yes, the ash is on the wrong lane. Okay. Oh, that means I can do this a lot better. I don't need to change this, but I want to. There we go. Much cleaner. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm done messing with it. We got plenty of undergrounds now. Gosh, I just can't breach an extent until then, can I? Nope. Thankfully, I don't think I'll need to. Okay, so now the question remains, do we just build our production there? Well, first, I'm gonna stop being stupid and I'm just gonna run this here. Okay, what this will let me do is it'll let me continue to tile this. 3, 4, 5. I want at least 8. But I'll probably just fill in the whole space here. So this at least is not going to go this way. Regardless of what happens. And then a sneeze came and then it didn't come. A sneeze was on the precipice and then just nothing happened. Okay, that's probably going to be an extreme overkill amount because this already requires half a belt of coal here, right? No. How much do we need in order to consume a whole belt of coal? Oh, it's right. We need a way to select that fuel. We can just multiply this. 9.87 times 2, 19. Well, 15 divided by 9.87. 1.5. So yeah, it's this amount. This amount consumes a whole belt. Well, one of these, 2.47, 15 divided by 2.47 is 6. Yeah, 6.07. So 6 of these takes a whole belt of coal. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which means up to here is our first belt. Okay, yeah, that is exactly the right amount of boilers. Except we'll probably want to move this one over here. So that we can leave some more room over there. Okay, that's our plan. We shall execute it later. For now, we already have coal coming over here on 2 lines. We'll eventually make use of it all, but for now, we can hook it into the aluminium processing. By which I mean we just chuck it into some furnaces. Yoink. So how much do you produce? You produce 1 per second. Aluminium ore, you consume 1.67 per second. Yeah, we... Okay. What are you out of? Missing required fluid. We already consumed all of our coal gas? That's kind of insane. Yep, indeed. We are out of coal gas. And we are completely backed up on coke. No, iron oxides. What? Thought we took care of that. Oh, we're backed up on iron plates. That's hilarious. Okay. We need to prioritize these iron plates over those. So we actually want to do this. Like that. Now those are more guaranteed to be taken. Full gas in a tailings pond? Yeah, I put this up because I wanted to get coke running, and now we don't need it anymore. We still have tar in a tailings pond though, because the only thing to use it for right now is carbolic oil, And we don't need to use that yet. Because we can't do anything with it yet. Eventually it'll be creosote and organic solvent, but we're not into tar processing yet, so. Oh, it's gas. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, that's kind of silly, isn't it? That's completely on the Pi devs. There's nothing in the fluid system preventing them from preventing that, but. Wait, no, there is. Never mind. They can't prevent that yet. Yet being the keyword. Oh, that's a chunk boundary. That's funny. Okay. We fixed the coal gas. Let's make 2 more fluid mining drills. Just because I want like 2 furnaces here. What are we gonna use the aluminium in again? I wish this was sorted by technology. Like, I really wish this was sorted by technology. I also wish this had a shorter max height. Yes, fluid categories is something that is actively on my mind. And I have a plan for it. And it's something that I'm not going to say it's guaranteed, but I really want it to be there. Okay, well, we'll use aluminium in simple circuits. But so we just need to get it working for now. Let's worry about it later. I need more small parts. Give me stone! Well, let's not go away yet until we've crafted things. We need more iron plates. Let's grab some more. Suddenly we're drowning in iron because we weren't making small parts. Now we're making small parts again, so our iron is about to die, I predict. Yeah. Our iron has been backed up, but now it's suddenly not going to be backed up anymore. Okay, we can start researching glass, I guess. And let's get some of these dumb researches out of the way as well, just to clear out our tech tree a little. And we're going to research concrete. What do you not have? Coke. Why is Coke gone again? We're backed up on coal gas. Yeah, of course, because we're not mining aluminium right now. Cool. All right, we are making aluminium slowly. Is it enough coal gas consumption 10 per second versus, oh my gosh, go away. 10 per second consumption versus, yeah, we're producing quite a bit extra. Back into the tailings pond you go. Okay, we could just disposal gas vent it. That's funny. We already have the disposal entities. Okay, glass next. Glass requires crystal mine and glassworks. We need to find quartz ore. Oh gosh, there's no quartz. Okay, we're making engines first. I suddenly need a car. Like, real bad. In the meantime, let's pave some more of our base. Reset world, GG. Start over. Total rewrite. Yeah, quartz always spawn. Yeah, you're right, because in every game I've played, quartz has always been further away. Yeah, that's correct. I forgot. Quartz after car, so it's not guaranteed in starter area. Thankfully, yeah. We have everything we need to make the car. Unless light armor requires quartz for some reason. No, okay, we're good. Speaking of killing trees, do we still have enough wood? Yeah, we're doing okay. But we could stand to get some more wood. Oh, steel axe is so good. Okay, the one thing that I really want to try to avoid this time around is shoving things into random chests. Because I had that problem last time where I had so many garbage chests that I kept finding random crap in. This time I want to try to be more, make a more concerted effort to organize my stuff into where it makes sense. It's like, I was just thinking about the sap, like, oh, I could put the sap into any old chest, but there isn't really anywhere for it to go right now, so I was just gonna keep carrying it, honestly. We don't even need to worry about sap trees. Well, we have to worry about sap trees actually pretty soon. Because we need sap to make simple circuits. Too much radical thinking. Did I already research crushing? I did. So I could make this a lot more efficient. Okay, we have tin, we have glass, we have glassworks, and we have crystal mine. Okay. Let's make sure we get some crystal mines. Let's get nice and stocked up on belts. So many belts. Let's drop off our stone. Oh, what do we need to mine it? I'm pretty sure we need quartz ore, crystal mine, sorry. Quartz ore, Wait, crystal mine just takes electricity, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we need power poles. Yeah, this is overkill on steel. This is probably as much steel as we're going to need for this entire base until we rebuild it. Also, we appear to not be buffering very much coal gas so far. That's good. Okay, we're going to need a lot more poles than that. Okay, we got belts, we got poles, we got some quartz mines, or crystal mines. I'm definitely going to bring the crystals back and probably build it around here somewhere. Glass. One thing I want to try as well is to try to keep all the basic resources closer together. So maybe we actually build glass up here. And in that case, we should probably move aluminium over here as well. Because I want to try to keep all of the supply chests closer together so that I can more easily craft things. Okay, we got pumps. Cool. Engine units. And yes, we can actually handcraft these. It's nice. Even more poles. Oh gosh. We're gonna have to think about our power layout at some point once we blow through the 30 megawatts. Spaghetti and power overload don't seem to be a very great combo. Okie dokie. We are full on air core inductors. That's awesome. Nope, I almost put that in that chest just because I wanted to get rid of it. Let's make an air core inductor. Cool. Let's make another one. Make another one. No! Get out of here! Cool. No, it's 10 megawatts? Wow. So we would already be approaching the limit of small poles. Yeah, no, that would be completely undoable in Pyanodons. Like, 30 megawatts is also going to be really hard because we don't even get medium electric poles until Pi Science 1. We don't need oxygen. We don't need electrolysis until later. So it'll be fine? Maybe? What's the limit on these? Max consumption 200 megawatts. That's a lot better. Then we get big electric poles here. And we're definitely going to have separate power networks by then. So that's interesting. And then we'll probably end up removing it later in the game for UPS reasons. It's funny. My laptop has DDR5 7553 megahertz. Oh, fast fetch doesn't tell me. I don't know. I have like 7500 megahertz RAM versus the 3600 megahertz RAM in my PC. And yet, Factorio doesn't actually run that much faster, which is fascinating. Next lit power pole is 800 megawatts. Okay. That's still not that much, actually. Because if I recall correctly, we were using several gigawatts in our base by the time we quit. Gosh, distributing the power is going to be fun. Okay, stone. Get out of here. Aluminium. Gosh, I can't wait for limestone. I do have concrete, right? No. I will have concrete soon. Didn't I make 2 more of these? No, I didn't. What's power requirement of particle accelerator? Well, you have power poles that can support that at the same tech level. Good question. I didn't even know there was a particle accelerator. Yeah, 1.55 gigawatts. Okay, so big electric pulse can supply 2 gigawatts. Okay, we also have this, which are the huge electric poles, which are 10 gigawatts. These have no coverage, though. Yeah, Pooty, that's why I decided to start playing Pyanodons again, because I watched that guy on YouTube who's making Pyanodons videos now, and I'm like, I kind of want to play Pi again. Where the heck is my car? Where is my car? Oh, where? There it is. It is a disease. I have landfill. How do I make a landfill? Stone, gravel, and soil. That's disgusting. Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Yeah, big electric poles, I'm pretty sure have a really small, yeah. So I guess the strategy here is you have to use big electric poles to directly feed really high power consuming entities. How much does the electrolyzer take? 10 megawatts, okay. Well, I can still power those with a small pole, that's fine. Yeah, Pi's Stellar Expedition is... Honestly, it's probably not even going to happen. The main people who were behind it are no longer making mods, so... I would not put my money on Stellar Expeditions ever coming out. I don't know, maybe I'll be surprised. Okay, I don't have enough wood. Oh, I don't have enough wood in general. But I also don't have enough wood, nearly enough wood to power my car, so I'm gonna have to use rock coal. Or coke. Coke is much better, right? Yeah. I have an abundance of coke. Let's use some coke. No. Oh, my audio is like half a second delayed now. Thanks, OBS. Okay. I think once we find the quartz patch, I think I'm gonna call it a night because I'm starting to get tired. I do have to wake up early tomorrow, and it's almost midnight, so I would like to get some sleep. Let's go exploring. Going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Little Einsteins. I freaking hate rocks. I really hate rocks. What? I thought I turned off tile slowing in alien biomes. What is this nonsense? Tile speed reduction percent 0. Then why did my car slow down? Like, a whole lot. Okay, that's lead. Hey, there it is. That wasn't too hard. Oh, I have borax and quartz right next to each other. Surely there's a closer one. Wow, Atoka Showboat. I haven't watched his videos in a very long time. That's a throwback. No, I wasn't on the stone bricks, I don't think. It was the this terrain versus this terrain was what that the other terrain was slower. Okay, we got Nexalit. We got nickel. And we have titanium. And we have zinc. We have niobium. Whole family seems to be here. Yeah, this blue terrain is slower. It looks really cool though. I like it. RGB terrain. Too bad we're gonna cover it all with concrete. Yeah, see, look how slow this is. What? Why? I turned that off. Okay, well, that quartz patch seems to be good enough. So let's go there. It's really not that far away. Nice, we have oil sand, which we still haven't used even in the 230-hour run, I'm pretty sure. When is this used? Oh. Oh, it's a logistics science. Okay, that explains it. It's used in Pi Science 2. Probably. But I hadn't started building towards High Science 2 yet. Gosh, this is so many rocks. Is gone dark too? Yeah. Maybe normal non-alien biomes tiles have movement bonus or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll write a mod to make everything limestone. No, that's a bit much. Just don't have to worry about a shortage of stone. Oops, all limestone. Okay. You go away. Go away. Go away. You know what? I've decided I'm going to use my car as the one and only junk chest because I can move it around. So that is where I'll allow myself to store a bunch of trash is in the car. Other than that, I will not allow myself to have trash chests as much as possible. Well, let's be smart about this. Whoopsie. There we go. Cool. Yeah, that seems good. We'll start with this one. Why didn't that connect? Excuse me? That's spooky. Probably power overload shenanigans. Said I'll use trash wagons. Okay, so I decided I'm gonna build my glass over here. So just bring it well, I gotta bring it sideways first, at least. Well, let's get over here and use map view. So I gotta at least bring it sideways. So let's actually go here. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll have the second belt coming from here. Whenever that gets built. How much do you make? 16 per second. Okay, so we can actually just have one coming out of there. When do we get the next one? Logistics science. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So the most we'll ever get out of this is 16, and it'll very quickly go down to less than 16. So we'll just have one belt, and we'll have a future splitter right here. Can I splitter that on my hotbar? And then we just have the one. Easy money. And I wish there was a way to make it always visible, but without the arrow. Because I want to be reminded of it when I'm here. But I don't need to be reminded of it all the time. Cringe. Yeah, why is my game stuttering so much right now? Ah! Oh, almost perfect. Huh? 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 What? What? Why is that even a thing that's on my hotbar? Wait, that means the ones in the mine didn't get connected either. FML. Right, I can see why there's a toggle for that. It'll be really convenient to have a toggle for that later. But yeah, none of these got connected together. Almost. Okay, the rest of those should be good. No! No! Remind me why I chose to play with alien biomes again? Because I like the way they look. Okay. I'm not gonna build glass. Maybe I'll build glass, and then I'll call it a night. Lots of rather dumb about it, so medium and small will connect if you're not careful. Interesting. Okay, Glassworks. Where are you? There you are. We just turn molten quartz into... Sorry, we turn quartz ore into molten glass. And then we turn molten glass into glass. And that does not line up, because it's probably not even a 1-to-1 ratio. No, it's not even close. 24, 36, 48, 60, 72... Doing this backwards again. I always do that. I'm like, oh, 0.12. I'm only using 0.12. Therefore, I must add more. No, it's constrained on the on this one. I need like that much to fully fulfill one. I am getting enough quartz ore to do that, but I don't think I have nearly enough fluid fuel to do that. Okay, I'm actually gonna do this next time. Brain is done for today. Thank y'all for joining me. It was a lot of fun. We're going to find somebody to raid. We're gonna raid Stupid Fat Hobbit. Oh wait, he's not playing Factorio. Same category, please. Anybody playing Pi? Pi hard mode. This guy is watching lectures and playing Pi on the side. Nah, he's AFK. You know what? We're just gonna raid SF Hobbit. Raid your friends. See ya.